nyanta chwa. Maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come busuya for Ghana no. Me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you she? Me discover ye ma pim. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app no. Ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka come busuya for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level, check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tutu nani etena ka mu kwantin akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se wo benya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo wo so to mfa sika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota la pass nsawam. Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anase ade bia wo pe bia. So wo koton ko ade a ene bia wo se wo tumwa eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto. Or call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
So I remember yesterday I gave you notice that there is one story that we would have to keep in the freezer, and that when we come back today, we are sure going to warm it up and heat it. Like I'm speaking like a guy, eat it. And I mean eat it. So you surely warm the food and you eat it. I mean eat it, you know what I mean? Okay, that story was the story concerning African ladies and how they are touching their bodies. In Ghana, we can mention some one or two. But this research actually puts fear in me. And for information, today, Shatta was in court. Nana Reagan and Digital Rasta Currency were there. They interviewed Shatta whilst in court. Exclusive. This doesn't have, nobody has this one. Let me put it that way. Nobody has this one. Exclusive here to Sammy Flex TV. Shatta is speaking from court. Wait for that. We will be looking at that as well. Remember when Shatta was captured in the Basic 4, I think, People and Something Arts book. Now, Samini is also in the news. He has also been captured in the same Basic 4 book. And I don't know whether every year they change it. Maybe something like that. Samini is now the guy in the book. You'll be talking about that. And whether now that students are learning about them, whether they should change, they should check their lyrics, they should check their behavior on social media, or even they should check their general lifestyle, because children are now studying them. Imagine children studying Shatta, children studying Samini, and all they do, these children will hear about it. In fact, a point in the book even says that they should dance to one of Samini's songs. Now I'm asking, which of the songs are they going to dance to? Is it Jai She, Nano Mapete? So if that is what we are going to discuss, then I believe you also have something to say about these 3 points. Join us and let's do this right here on Showbiz Daily, Sammy Flex TV. My name is Sammy Flex. In your shot, Abbas Muiz, 2022, his first time appearance here on Sammy Flex TV. He actually went on hibernation. Yeah, he just came back from his hibernation. Abbas, how was your Christmas though? You are joining us here in 2022 first. How was your Christmas?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah. I like it when houses say Alhamdulillah. That means hope was in you. Anytime I hear them say that, hope was in you. Alhamdulillah.
That's why we are not Ebefa na Ghana Brabon one friend or Dian Shima. At least the Mama Boka. Ghana for Casa Boka.
At least the Mama Boka. So
at least the Mama Boka.
Artists really don't think about promoters.
No, they don't care about anybody in the chain. They don't. They really don't.
This guy, Ricky, has been saying this all the time.
They really don't.
And that is when he said the value chain, the value chain, the value chain.
Can tell you first hand information. They really don't. But still, we don't have any.
What is your story? Tell us.
My story basically is that the artists who have decided that the moment you pay them or they demand for either full payment before they arrive or part payment before they arrive, and they also demand for other services like car, hotel, and all the stuff.
Oh, now artists they demand for car.
Yes, you need to put an SUV or at worst or the highest. You need to put either a Range Rover or a V8 down.
You don't mean it?
Yes, it's part of
no, wait. Like, you call for an artist service. So he calls for his charges, or he calls his charges.
Performance fee.
Say 80,000, 150,000. That's the performance fee. Yeah. You pay that one, and you also have to arrange a pickup car for them.
Yes.
From their house.
From their house to your place.
And you have to return. Charlie.
Then you need to also make an hotel accommodation.
Yeah, hotel accommodation. That one, I think that one. I'm not surprised about it. Yeah. About what they will eat, what they will drink, and what they will smoke. You have to add it because the other thing.
It's not that we are surprised. We are not surprised about all these things that they are.
No, but the car demands it. I am surprised.
No, even including the car, we are not surprised. But what we are saying is that you need to give value for money. First of all, you need to promote the show. Second, you need to appear as early as possible. Third, you need to make yourself closer because sky at your mouth. And you see some of them always push the ball like to the other people. The other people they communicate with you like constant, and they even give you ideas on how they will promote your show. They look at it as if it's you and them. Do you get it? But then I think the moment you pay the person go and relax. On the day of your show, he can pick your car to another region or within your region, go and chill with your car. Go and sleep at another place and come to your show very, very late.
I say someone has done this to you.
Yes, somebody did that to me.
The car that he demanded that he would drive into your venue. He took the car to another region.
Another venue.
To go or play another gig?
To go and even shoot music video.
Whilst he was supposed to come for your show.
My driver was there, my fuel was there, my car was there. And slept there. If it wasn't for my driver,
they wouldn't have
I'm
come.
not sure my show you would be there. And I've paid.
But wait. This is a big story. Why did your driver even drive him there in the first place?
So
because that was not the agenda.
So the agenda.
So let's say you guys were doing your program at where Krobo Dumasi.
Yes.
And the driver takes him to all the way to Kofodia.
Yes.
And your driver agreed to do that.
No.
Were you aware he was doing that?
I was aware. My driver too. I told him. So when I book a driver for.
And did they tell you what they were going to do in Kofodia?
No.
So why did you drive him there?
So he's within my region, first of all.
Okay.
Second, per our contract, I'm supposed to make a car available for them for that day.
Yes, that is from their house to your venue.
To my venue. I've agreed that the car is going to be with you for that day. So I've paid for the car. I've paid for the fuel to be with you for that day. I took the car to their house. Me, the driver, and the car to their house. I walk from their house to
your location.
To somewhere to go and pick car to even come to Krobo Dumasi. Letting the car to stay with them so that I pick them. Now, we didn't have comms, the car's taking you to somewhere else. So far as it's within that day, and it's within the service charge. But what will pay, you see, I did your bid. Like, on a normal, it's not permissible for you to use my car for another job. But I've agreed for you to use it. Why, when you get to say that hotel that you need to sleep, you know, I've also booked an hotel. One, you could either tell me, Charlie, I can't sleep in your hotel, so let it go, because it's money for me.
Yeah. So
let it go, Charlie. Probably I will sleep in that hotel. I won't sleep in yours. So let your hotel go. Then midnight, I'll let the driver. But no, you went sleeping in that other hotel. You slept to, like, I was able to finally get the hotel people to go knock around and go get them around 2:30 a.m. Then they and my driver moved from Kofoidi around 3 a.m. or 3:30 a.m. They go to our venue like around 3:30 to 4:30 a.m. going to 5
And who do they want to wait till that time to perform for?
And that was the that was the beginning of the entire show.
Oh, that was the first day.
That was the first day.
So it means audience, they are going to lose confidence in you.
They lose. And you know it's a small town. And it's a town that people have been duping them always. People will say, oh, we'll bring this, they won't bring, we'll bring this, they won't bring. So it's just spit like a fire.
I'm just sad. I'm just sad. And if this story is anything to go by, that artist should bow down his head in shame.
Which
I know him. I'm not sure Abbas will be in the position to mention his name because of maybe NDA. Sometimes non-disclosure agreement, unless he wants to mention, but I feel sometimes because of NDA, non-disclosure agreement.
I mean, is this part of the NDA agreement when you have messed up my show? You did. I have paid you. Abbas can take legal actions against them.
Yes. So at this stage, if he wants to do that, that is the process. Mention the name doesn't solve anything. That's what I want to say.
Of course, but what I'm also saying is that he can still mention the name for us to address and still proceed with the legal actions.
Well, he can. So how do you guys intend to address this?
We have started solving our own problem because apart from that, you know, that event had its own issue and all the stuff. Some artists were very understanding because there were COVID issues. There were also some local conflict issue thereabout, and we were able to do our part to subdue it because of, you know, we respect COVID very well and we respect the people that we are doing the event for. So any measure we can take, even though it will affect with the organizer, we need to absorb the event to make sure that people don't get affected by COVID. And also when there were a little bit of conflict issue, we also need to absorb the event. And we inform other artists and they agree with us based on all those situations. And we've postponed some of them. Maybe we still do the same location or another location. We are still meeting up as a team. There were cost implications and all this stuff. We need to go back to financiers, we need to go back onto the board and redraw and all this stuff. So going back, as you are saying, the legal action, maybe before we finish our final meeting, we'll know what kind of actions and all those stuff we'll take, because there are people who are also advising legally. We have legal teams.
So that artist who came to the place at 3:30, taking your car to Koforidua, blah blah blah, with him, what has been his situation? Did you guys demand for a refund or how?
Do you know the funniest thing?
No.
That artist even got there that midnight. He was demanding for his
money before
his balance.
His full pay
before he stepped out.
To do what? He stepped out to do what?
For even the people to see him. So because it was day one, and you see, you all know that in events, it means a lot. Yeah. People can just say, oh, if somebody keke who was in the car and all this stuff. Yeah. So just for him to step out, we need to settle that.
And he settled?
Yes, we did.
But did he perform?
Yes, he performed.
But the crowd was not... Yeah, 3:30 a.m.
They were all standing outside. They saw him, they shouted, hey, they didn't enter. And we told them, listen.
Well, this is some of the sad happenings to our event promoters in Ghana. And today, let me say this, guys. In our music industry, if you are not careful, by 2-3 years, maybe up to about 10 years, we will all be hungry. Or better still, there wouldn't be anything called entertainment industry now. Because event promoters keep losing confidence in artists every day and then. Now, ask around. How many events do you see being promoted? How many events do you see? Because event promoters, first of all, they are losing. Even if they are able to pay you, the artist, they are losing. Only worker. They are not making money. Both international and local promoters, they are losing. Because you cannot charge more. First, the people don't have much money on them. People in Ghana don't have disposable income to spend. The better the guy could do is to go sit somewhere, get his club beer with his friends. There will be music. They will dance and they will be happy. That artist, they'll come and see you on the stage. They'll go and watch your video on YouTube. Enjoy the song at the bar. Drink their beer and catfish. And they are good. They will be happy. They will not think about you anymore. And this is happening. No, this is happening. Charlie, we have to be careful. Oh. No, we have to be careful because may I see that the next years, like maybe up to our 10 years, artists will be doing their shows only. Yes. Anytime you see there is a show, then it means it is the artist who has put money doing his show or organizing his show. The promoters, they are all running away. Because this Christmas alone, the number of promoters that I've had lost big time, hugely.
It's not small money.
Event promoters, baby, sometimes you see the people there, but still, waboka, so why are artists doing this? Roland, event. Talk to them.
That's I mean, it's a sad.
Event. You guys are event guide.
The only
guide them.
The only
event guide is not guiding.
Yeah, event guide is not guiding. Guiding the artist. And they are misbehaving.
The only time you see an artist cry is when they are the ones going hungry in the ecosystem. If it is affecting them, then it is as if the whole system is collapsing. But it is not affecting them, then some of they assume that you see, we are not against artists demanding what they are worth. It is not about say artist is worth 10,000 and you choose to give them 5,000. You see, it is not about that. But sometimes they need to be very considerate. One say most of the events that happened in December, the ones that were from the event houses themselves were just few.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned earlier.
Most of them were, remember to say, double kind of events. When a headline, then these people will go and support them. And you see, most of the artists think say it is something that is another war system news is here. But they are forgetting that it is going to haunt them and affect
because them. That and you'll not be paid.
Exactly. And you see, if it becomes the norm, one, now they are gradually sacking event promoters and event organizers. Now what the organizers are going to also do is that, because for them not to also go hungry, they also go and find an artist, single artist. Okay, you are going to, Nana Reagan is my artist, he will be the headliner. Reagan, bring a bat, bring this one, bring this one, bring that one.
So they hide behind the artist.
Yes, and they will benefit from there, and all of you will go hungry.
Yes.
That is the strategy some of these people are going to adopt now. So if they don't wake up and be a little considerate, you see, they think that the fact say we blown, that means say we seen any outrageous amount then they will just keep calling, be going back and forth with you without even considering also how you are also going to survive, which is very, very sad. Recently, even Baba Sadiq Creatory Music had an issue with the likes of Kim Promise. We've seen artists that have taken full payment, stepped on stage and said the sound is not good and has just dropped the mic.
Some people even took the money, they did not show up.
Yes, did not show up. And you ask yourself, say, meanwhile, the promoter or the organizer's reputation is also at stake here. You are thinking about your brand without thinking about your fellow man's brand. Thinking says at once industry now a year. No, it is an ecosystem. And can we say it is a full body? When one hand suffers, it automatically affects the whole body. It's in your body in bread. So if you think say you own the essential part of the body, it is not true. Because yes, you can if you are blower, you can headline your own concert. But ask yourself, say, how many concerts can you play as a headliner in a year? You would have to be on other people's platform. And imagine that if event organizers are also benefiting like the way artists are benefiting. Come on, there are so many creative event organizers in the system whereby they can share Wonderland, share Amapiano Festival here, Tanzania. Do you think they are a Ghanaian event promoters and organizers? We have wild and mind-blowing ideas, but because of the way we are, how I already sponsorship from the days of Adam, a problem there. And look at the current system that we are in, COVID. You see how compare sponsorship I want. Now we are in the new year. See, people who are organizing Val's Day events, but I mean, could be somehow they are getting sponsorship for such events. You will cry for them. But meanwhile, these artists will come with very outrageous amount without being considerate in the fact say system na you wom CCN is not so cool Therefore, say baby, I hear doing this and say, at least you also have to bend a little for us to be able to live. For us to be able to live. Some of these artists that they always compare themselves to, say, compare to a normal boyfriend. They have no idea the kind of sacrifice some of these people are making. And you almost said they be on a whiskey. Ghana meets Nigeria or two play in Nigeria about Begis Kako. That is their mind.
Okay.
That is their mind. So yes, they want us to sacrifice. In fact, they think they've sacrificed enough for the industry. Everybody is sacrificing. Cecilia Alodia, who is one of our biggest both local and international promoter, is saying he's even been considerate or even choosy when he is picking an artist for an international league. I am very scary for a person of Excalibur to say that. I am very scary. Artists say it is about time they set up. No one will say yes. Say if event when the event organizer is satisfied, they will be satisfied twice.
Okay, thank you. Regan, do you want to have a bite? Kabiena Enko.
Right, Sammy. I experience with the in one way or the other we've experienced. Of course. And I think I've shared one sad one or this same platform where we took some artists to Bolga and one artist now flute. In fact, the budget was for just the artist, the manager, and let's say the PAB and ASOB. But artists in Ebano, me a book your room or Oban or Sadden Crawford as a 10. Like promoter was just left confused like that. So right now, and they were demanding accommodation. They are my people. They are part of the team. So yes, so the promoter has to book another hotel rooms for all of them. And food. We have to buy food for everybody.
Meanwhile, you've taken your money.
And the sad thing is that the show did not go well.
Ouch.
And when the show did not go, there was one of the actor, Eddie quiet. He felt like, no, the way the show is going, Charlie, keep the rest of the money. But the rest were demanding the money. They at the events grounds. I'm like, who are you even performing to? At least be considerate. We've taken about 60%, 50% of your charge. We will transport you back to wherever you are going. You've come and increase our hotel cost and what. Nobody is complaining. At least be considerate. And that day, the event promoter, the sad thing for me was that the event promoter was not somebody who is that entertainment. He has so much passion for events and all. Some of us were just, or a businessman, we are just, trying to push him into the events field. So he was like, Nana, you see why your people, I don't deal with them. You see why I don't want to deal with your people. The money he was spending was not his problem, but the attitude and the relation the experience you are giving him. A confirming perceptions which is bad. And to say I imagine say on only film no crop for 5-10, but catch your money and say they shouldn't come to this space.
I know so many rich people who have said that.
Yes,
these guys don't mind them.
Don't mind them. So I think it's about time
this year
they should
if Brian Achampong doesn't do Bliss on the Hills in Co, I'll tell you guys something later. Yes. I pray he does. I mean, you're your boss. He was in charge of it. It is my prayer he does. If he doesn't do it, once again he has also been discouraged. And there's a rich man who was doing that show not for profit. He was doing that show not for profit though. He was doing that show not for profit. Guys, come, let's have a party. Come and let me, at least the year has ended. I got something. Let me also cash you something. And this is what is happening.
The experience is bad.
Well, the story continues right here on Sammy Flex TV. I've told you this is the home of real showbiz content. We go hard on the issues. Because we are angry, let's look at us more. Because we are angry, let's look at us more. But before we move on, you've heard the people. Nana Regan is also here. And I also have man like Abbas Muiz and Roland Amate right here. To the technical handlers, the guitar Rasta Currency, which reflects your Lapi Tina Baby, and and Gideon Ni Lamtesin. They are the technical handlers for this show. You are part of the show, so why don't you start writing something? Tell us something. What do you think about the issues being discussed right here as we stream this particular show with you? Remember, you also have to subscribe if you've not done that, because this is where showbiz lives. So it was yesterday that I gave you guys promise that this story, we'll look at it again no matter what. African women going under the knife, or better still, what they call plastic surgery to look good. Research has come out that suggests that there are some top African countries who are very guilty or highly guilty of this crime, and that in the coming years, in the coming years, a tour apro. But anybody the otiasi anybody tiasi who you about it no apro rotten ass. So let's get to know which of the African countries qualified in this research. Then I'll come back, listen to my my panel members whether we have put out more warnings, enough cautions out there for them to learn. Country number 1, producer Richie Flex will give this to us. So South Africa is number 1. Guys, please try Google. Let me get the cost in maybe dollars. The 75,000 rand and the 100,000. I want to know how much it is in dollars. So help me with Google. So South Africa is one of the world's preferred destinations for plastic surgeries and augmentations. And according to jetsettimes.com, the country is the 9th most preferred country for plastic surgery procedures. In October 2018, businessinsider.co.za posted an article about the alarming increase of women's interest in butt augmentation, which cost between 75,000 rand and 100,000 rand. Guys, help me. Let me get figures in dollars later. Now you can move on to the next one if there is any. You can move on to the next one. Yes, let me finish reading. The next country here is Congo. DR Congo. It reads, in Congo, a woman with a huge butt is seen as more attractive and beautiful, and this perception has led many women in the country feel the need to fit into the standard expectation of beauty. The more disturbing factor when it comes to Congo is that women are not able to afford proper butt augmentation and have resorted to using chicken stock injections as an alternative. Listen to this one. The more disturbing factor when it comes to Congo is that women are not able to afford proper butt augmentation and have resorted to using chicken stock injections as an alternative. Can you imagine? The procedure, which seems to work for many, is twice more dangerous than the proper procedure has been said to be. Now, that was from Congo. Let's look at the next country. Okay, Nigeria. Our people. Oju Olegba. Our people did it. It says Nigeria is no stranger to plastic surgery, and butt augmentation is no different. Many celebrities, including the very confident actress Tonto Dike, have come out to talk about her cosmetic surgeries after suffering from depression due to her postpartum body. More recently, socialite Toke Makinwa has been accused of having a butt augmentation procedure after going under the radar for a few weeks and suddenly coming back on the scene with a larger behind. For the many who cannot afford the procedure, using butt enlargement creams and taking in pills have become very popular alternative, putting lives at a higher risk with products that have not been recommended by health authorities. So in this case, those products have not been verified by the Food and Drugs Authority. And the last one, our people did it. Just like Nigeria, our people did it. And it says, just like Nigeria, pills and creams that help give a rounder and fuller butt are fast selling in Ghana. So with the constant need for a perfect butt, many Ghanaian women are resorting to having a one-time butt augmentation rather than continue taking pills and using creams that take a longer time to have an effect on the user. According to Dr. Kwesi Debra, a Ghanaian cosmetic surgeon, he performs close to 10 butt augmentation in the country for women from all walks of life, and is the most popular cosmetic procedure in the country.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Amen. So far, these 4 countries have been listed as the danger points or danger spots in Africa. Ghana, South Africa, Congo, and Ojuolegba, our people there, Nigeria. Ojuolegba, our people there. So how much was $75,000?
It's around $4,000.
$4,900.
So like $5,000.
Yeah,
Yes,
almost.
$5,000.
Wow. It's not easy.
Wow. Abbas, and then intro. How do we make sure this message goes down to the ordinary girl on social media who is not being pressured, or who is being pressured by Kisa Beckley and his people? How do we make sure this story goes down to the Yankan is saying and Omati?
They need to be aware that this is more dangerous than smoke. They need to be aware that this is dangerous than. This is also an addiction.
Yeah.
It is an addiction.
Yeah.
And we need to let them know that beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. And beauty is relative. Look, Obama on Pelton, we are Coco.
Yeah.
Ube Coco, the moment I wear Coco na Sampetum. And Obama obe cheating. Ope asran kwa Eriasini na
Maltum container mienu.
And then our coffee the two kakraka. Uko pompi utua no afa de ne tingling. Uko mia ofia o china okofa de no.
Sa na afro no.
Me papa bi. One na ka say and katikonto. Ochina eyabe. Ochina fried rice. Fried rice, the rice no cry o mean rice. There was jollof rice, there was fried rice, there was white rice, there was rice water.
Right.
Ya wadi edi mokeni niama cry egum. Ya wadi edi ni shitonkwa, ye na anwa ni shitonkwa. Nti say when imagine say eno ye anwa mu. Ask boys to me di kakra ye di microwave na ye woman ye yi. Na immediately na wa koda ni jollof. Ochina mpese me di anwa mu when am ready. Never even compare one more than but what we need to let them know that is that these damages are permanent damages, and these bats and these wastes and these screams, the moment you are getting older, by nature, your body when you are getting older have certain difficulties. By nature, obi oye while living abroad or come fashion kika won ye fi obebre ni koto jo be ni ya ni sisi be ni ya ni bibi be ni ya kaka. Imagine how why adaptation. Onyini awusisi wo ye wotu kakaka e besi wo nai so wo nai kotojo be ye wo ya. It is self inflicting. Yeah, I go say me num cigarette I will have problem. Either I will have a liver problem, I have a chest problem, it's normal. But what num cigarette you are inflicting more on you, because by that time you know ni na liver ni ayusu no no say you soon 50 years out, why reduce it 20 years old. It is a mimi dey blue 50 na ebe jig gone. By the time we do 30, 40, no matter what. So we need to conscientize them in such a way that they will be very self-confident. Or self-actualization problem. Or now to me, boom, one above na about where we are social media. Social media, bravo.
Social media, yo.
Social media, why you fried rice picture? And then you yeah, the Sumanu or the Como. Oh, yeah, or the Comeni Banana or Numugari. Obisu, I was them or no Babe Casawa Bonds, when Numgali and I ordered Koto. I said, Chena was Sranamo and okra take away, or tomato take away the one goop. I got two just for people to feel like when they take away at me. Into who would them now, you could air compound us. Una woman problem. Yeah. On what top pressure on the idea on their show. And the dangerous part right now, they say, well, kakra, to me, a surgery, to me go through the real plastic surgery. They have drugs and they have things that they take
to maintain
and to maintain. Yeah. And when it's getting to a certain level, there are time period of change and all this stuff. So those who are very those who have the money for that lifestyle. So I always say, if you have money for that lifestyle, for example, if you smoke and you have money for the smoke lifestyle, there are health things that you do. There are washing period. Scanning. But what do about monthly review? That will be a crowd. Health insurance I'm bouncing with new insurance. You get it? But I'll be out smoking every blessed day. But every week, by the end of the week, you do detoxing. Or detoxing the body, or beer, or money, or to me, finyama, pianyama, or call liver check. The liver and the cross out to me get bit up. Who did say a crowd get be reading? Only there being at like NGM boost and chocolate. Obi dear say, I'll be what 2 livers and my SEO, what twice you, Obi what 2 kidney, what twice you. Who was scared? Yadi kidney and yet on auto. When your kidneys don't go to make a kilo. And I dear back where ye where you see, and where your cruma. And in a say, Yasem, and then Yayari. We push you for crab, This said,
it's true.
I choke your neck.
Or you didn't cry to me, Papa. Sometimes your wife.
Yes, it's true.
Who quite ever can you are seeing about sell 1 year? Like, oh, you are seeing, but if you are seeing now, clear. Near my canning and near flash. It's in me, I'll tell them. Because, say, I'm Muton, Kumbi, Tizembuto, or Muton, Yamabi, or Monum. Like, you don't even know what. And
all these things are being advertised online.
Yes.
You see these social girls, hey, this is what I'm drinking. Look at my shape. Plastic surgery. But he's telling you this what he drank.
No, I did 5.
I done 2 CD every day. Anybody who you 5 CDB, 10 CDB, 2 CDB. The anybody the 50 CDs be.
Tina Kono Bakudia, my fan, say, I want this.
Sir,
it's all person in your flat. I'm at 1 miss.
And I say, beyond the 9.
Yeah, medical.
I say, I'm 5
Tina Blue. Well, Abbas, thank you so much. But ladies, in fact, this time around, I want to ask ladies who are watching us. So, what is it about you having a big ass? Or should we blame the boys? The boys, Nana Regan, continue from there because I trust you. Should we blame the men? Maybe men, we also adore big asses too much.
This Kumasi lady, Jackson picture, Emma director now.
I mean, I've seen those photos.
You've seen those photos?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Have you seen them?
I've seen those photos.
The breasts.
Yeah.
So.
I had them.
Brasame.
Oh no, I've seen them already.
Yes.
May I see everything online? No, you had better man. Ninia being cramming. You say Ninia be tongue cramming. No, you had better mom.
So, but the caption I saw under this picture was, I think,
the Vows Day caption.
Yeah,
there was one that she also posted that you guys said men are not good. Vows Day is coming. So what's up?
So you say men are not again.
Well, Nana, what's the problem? Me, I don't see what's the problem.
With I don't find the breast attractive.
You don't find the breast attractive
at all. I mean, who didn't say was saying influence you?
I'm
or
sure,
put somebody under pressure to go and.
Nana, it is the shade, the color shade she used in the photo. The editing.
But okay, the original breast now, how does it look like? The original, the real breast. And when after I mean, I've seen certain photos of her after editing. You see, say okay, this one is. In fact, me who picture no Sean Kingston a page, and I saw other ones be posted, which was good. It looks very, very attractive. It be a bit me influencer another young girl, so okay, and it do be no other no so but this particular one, they are sending director. You could see me who na corner yet.
Wait. Me understand.
Breast
I understand. No, I understand a little bit of photography. So wait, let me educate you.
Yes.
What this picture is not a natural photo. Maybe Currency can also look at it and confirm. It is edited, and the color shade or the color grading, maybe I'll use that word. The color grading of the photo makes the skin look like that. On the video, she can take the same photo, like this is color.
So if the color is making the breast unattractive, can't you do anything about it? Because I also know that when you're doing coloring, it is supposed to look good.
The breast is not attractive.
Like you just say, baby, I say, what kind of. Oh, it's not about that. The breast is Kenya document.
The breast is what?
Kenya document.
Okay, I get it.
That's what I mean. My point is that the young ladies should be able to identify themselves. When you are able to identify yourself and you know what you want to grow to become, you are not easily swayed away by some of these things. Definitely. It is difficult unless I say Ghana music industry. And I am a piano, watching a very hip like a car, they change high life. Yeah, coffee before Afrobeat, me coffee before Frabble. Any direction. Maybe a baby, a baby, a beer by a baby. Sana one share your banner, which is so I want to share our brabo. It's a win to me. Identify once, okay, me no, my brabo, me person me. But I know most of these girls are more quiet and I'm winning now. They have a direction. They have reasons for doing it. Maybe they will not tell you. But because some of the shelter, they know why they want to do. Yes, there's a target market for it. And so if you also want to live that life, then that one is up to you. Na ombre na sede na ba sekin asem bibi bawo adena wa hakoye no ho abetimi anya bibi aso akọ pay support o abetimi live healthy life. That's fine. But in this case I'll be falling under just pressure from social media influencer be and also be then maybe sometimes most of the time I keep saying say Ghana is one country I've noticed that people who advertise products don't use them, most of them. And that is one of the main reasons why I supported that gambling alcoholic ban. It is one of the main reasons because you cannot come and smile in camera when you've taken like 10,000 or 20,000 or 50,000, then you don't drink, then you are telling people, you are influencing other people to go and drink. So whatever disadvantages the drink or the alcohol comes with, you will not suffer it. But you are just grabbing money, go and spend with your family, and you are pushing other people to go and take it, which is also in some sense not good for our society. Yeah. And Kadianka team said the Shatta team debate. Or the better social media also with debates. And to also feel say come on wait me trade. Could trade be nedi. Or yebi. And to so catch us could trade better. Only the oka. We didn't own pain or feel it. Yeah. And to only say that is the risk and then the chances of winning the bet. So who yet sad no men now say me who say kisa akwakoye ne ton e na o sha atade ne fata no e na o yesi dabi unnim ne vision they won't hunti are motivating say let me go and spend about $5,000 to go and do this. Unnim they motivating.
She also mentioned 60,000 Ghana cedis.
Yes, unnim they motivating no. Ebi onu no wakwa hu bibi o yakobie bibi so ache na say wo sa ade we betimi aya o dia o. Be so nkyere we unnim ubetimi akọ you dey betena with them now they are here Instagram photos we nya bia average guys be omo sabe keka but you might not win big like that because at the end of the day nya nkwa na wo ye you are not the only one looking for that big butts or big boobs.
But I also ask that should we blame men of today? It looks like we also glorify big ass and big breast too much lately. And put yourself in this.
You see, if you want to say I will put myself in it. Man, say one year.
If you are not in, you put yourself in it.
Okay.
Like men also glorify big breast.
I'm not saying you are in, but if you are not
put yourself in it.
Okay.
Like let us start outside here. Let two girls pass.
Of course.
One who is heavily endowed, very shapely, contours, front and back, a pushy. Let her pass. Monitor comment. Let that ordinary girl, straight girl, come and pass. Monitor comment.
But you see, it is true. it is true say men are in a way you see influence and as we contribute to some of these things. That one we will not run away from it. But the point here is that see, your bar men tena say when we say be ma be say e to kese ye ne fe. E to kese na ye ne fe no. So wo koye woto no na obetara wo ho anaso no obehehye ho a ohu eto fofora eso chen wo de na obeja wo si ho. So you should know clearly say enye eto na eye we ni ne be ma a guarantee will any long successful relationship with him. It is just for you know who will be of course we will complement it. You who we will complement it. But only be naturally now we need sika and as all the best show because some of these things it comes with a bit of health implications into who need sika or the back way I'll be say no chale me maintain say yeah I'd same be ba me dey say go back we say ah na ho so me man nyama we be en fufuro now no we say we young girl or ye be bia be say ono so benya sika bi efi baby afi boy bi ono no dey akwa yes in fact some of the girls crapo say obede too crapo na one can register no gym who it pay you have to go and register at the gym no making sure say within 3 months 4 months no the shape now you say
no ato sa fan bet
ato ha bet na me de bom mu no
e boys bre
oh anas are ka another what who pay sika bia who sika or hwe say ebia obemu akakoye surgery bi anase bibi chale pass me fede fe can see who obebo bets bona all bon sometimes are there me in fact a man so blame you on this note. Say omo fele say ana say ye ni na ye egia to mu say sa de na ye mbe ma fe enti no mu ni na ye gidigidi ye bia then they are also in fact part of the increased rate of fornication and men even cheating. In fact omo kasa cry involved in the cheating. Because obu on ma wa ware o ye to so kakra omo say ge bi un say no papa we opemba omo so no akoye ne de no kaka no de abeda na one ne hihye to krom baby umia oh it's na increase rate of fornication cheating everywhere because them be out there share omo photo shoot and yes. Birthday photo shoot you just look sometimes I'm it's we ask now what see ano or band me in picture 4 and for the chinchina camera no picture crowd on take 4 shots and for the 2
and then the camera na say third one it went eventually that fourth one. Do you know this kiss are Berkeley girl? I'm sure when she came back from this surgery thing she thinks people are not seeing her enough. So today go and monitor her timeline. At every point in time, she has to put her body out there. She has to put on just bikini. Just today. The last video I saw, if producers are smart, they can get this before Roland speaks talking.
Video.
Yes, the last video I saw, she has to put on bikini and just dance. Because if she doesn't, you won't see. That's how many people will see it.
You see the pressure you are buying for your own self.
Yes, because you've done the thing. Now people are not seeing it, and you want all people to see it.
To give you some attention.
It's just like tattoo.
Yes.
Tattoo.
Yes. Then you also even be a tattoo at all. There was a video yes last night because person you now why you dey feel cramp on where you no.
I'm bread. How many men, rich men, and they be who now they all you will get some 1 or 2 they will be side chicks and then they will do their thing. Well, so my advice is to young girls now you are looking up to some of these people. Charlie, you need to be able to identify yourself. No say me no my life me person me ye say me faha me ye say when you know those things nyama we mo the number you are focused.
Thank you so much, Nana Reagan. I think that was also wonderfully and beautifully said. Let me move on to Roland Amate to end up on this. Then we move on to Shatta court. Nana Reagan was there for Sammy Flex TV. He gave us a beautiful coverage. And we'll be looking at how far the case has gone to. And again, we will add what we know and when it comes to court proceedings and how it goes. We will also add our bits to it. Yes, Ro, the dangers and the men. The dangers and the advice to men. Because now I think you also have to advise the men.
That's I mean, men, dear.
Because someone even told me that in Ghana at the moment, if you are a lady and you have degree, you don't have more confidence than the lady with a big ass.
That one is true. No, that one is not just Ghana, it's everywhere.
Well,
I watched a conference where a white woman was saying that if she knew back then, say the degree, the master's certificate,
yes.
She was speaking at a conference to women. She was like, certificate alone cannot make you
in Ghana
a woman in the whole world.
Me, I think Ghana or maybe Africa's problem might be worse than the whole world.
Other place.
Yeah, I think so. Ro, I'll do this one. Let's go.
When him say, men has always been moved by what they see. Since
this is the video. Let's do the analysis of the video first before you talk about it. Because, yeah, we were angry, so we have to watch some of these videos to just cool down. So now, at every point in time, she has to do something like this, so you see her shape. See, my children, Emmy and Adele, they won't do this. And this is special. Because you won't see her if she doesn't do this. One year we are another person who said Charlie said they're trying to like skin and torso. It's the diano. She's under pressure to do something like this. But Bini is rushed and it because she wants you to see it.
Drawing your attention towards it.
Hey, Asamo.
And like you see, it is so fake. Even the dance cry is fake. Yes, the dance is fake. It's like that's I don't know, like SHS.
Oh, we are transferring now. I'm saying Jaiwa,
men has always been moved by what they see since the days of Adam.
No, Adam is not part.
Wow, this is the bone of why.
Did Adam say wow? Okay.
Say yeah, confine us our angle. Now, why we will just leave the issue and just talk about a different thing because it is just about peer pressure and loss of self-confidence.
Yes.
Because when you ask even Kisa Beckley the reason why she went to do this, I think time now or when she was still in surgery now posting. Yes, she was actually replying to some of the comments when people started lambasting her and all that. Say to her, she felt the body that she had at that point, she wasn't confident about it. She wasn't confident about the body she had.
Body that
yes, she wasn't.
Oh, you could see also.
Yes, on your confidence with it, so she had to go and do it. And you know, most ladies have also lost confidence in themselves. That is the basics of it.
And it's all because of social media pressure.
Exactly. It's peer pressure and the loss of self-confidence because peer pressure power, that is when you lose confidence in whatever ability or whatever you have. And peer pressure started. Peer pressure has been with us since school time, and it is just that we are seeing this because it is social media and we are in the internet age. What peer pressure man for pie in schools? People have died. So many people have gone wayward because of peer pressure, and because probably internet in to say we are. It is clear for everybody to see. So probably who say a new boom was a danger. This is dangerous as smoking. About said it is more dangerous than this is as dangerous as people smoking in public for people to see. It's as dangerous as people openly. Why haven't and you see the health authorities and the Food and Drugs Board are also not helping. Because I had to say almost system not quiet to say witch hunting. They are rather witch hunting some people and leaving some aspects. Because I believe, say yes, if you really care about society and the danger some of these products and stuff bring to society, it is about time they open their tentacles and tackle some of these.
Because you guys follow them on social media.
Exactly.
You see them advertising them all the time.
And we've seen if they are able to bring measures to your friend is saying even curb the high use of,
do as I say. You see, yes, I've seen some of our celebrities
when they advertise, yes, they
charms,
give
oil
lists.
Charms, I see.
You see,
the other Charlie. Oh.
When you bring measures to curb the excessive use of alcohol, the excessive use of cigarettes and all that, what is stopping you from also, your friend said, bringing measures to control some of these things? We know, say yes, because of your community, you can't ban it. We understand, but at least bring some measures that can help curb some of these things. Because yes, today it is the influencers that are leading this crusade. And that is the danger of it. It is the influencers that are leading the crusade. The people with huge numbers. How many people knows Saga and Tinkabia? It is just about a handful of people that are going to be affected. But these are people who have millions of followers on social media. And you have no idea the kind of effect they are having on society. So if you think, say, a celebrity or somebody with huge numbers drinking alcohol is going to have a very dangerous effect on the society, therefore you feel say it is good to ban the person from even advertising alcohol, then what is stopping you from also seeing the danger in this also? What is stopping your entity from seeing the danger? Because it is the same way the people have last time when we brought that nurse on radio, and she was even listing the dangers in some creams, some vagina tightening creams and all that. You see, our dream but these are things that are even killing people more than even the ones that they seem to be focusing on. You can't say more
see young girls on social media,
girls,
they are dead.
They are dead. Obi on and I be na question before. Na 1 year. But these are the little things that are sweeping our society wayward. You pay you for no share. The people in authority are not saying that. I think them who quote because the people who have good ideas do not have power. And the people who have power do not also have good ideas.
I think one Lumumba said
yes, do not
the moment you have the idea and you get to power, your idea vanishes.
It doesn't vanish, they crippled you and your idea.
So sad. So yes, we will just advise our young people. The only thing we can do is to just advise them. And also try to highlight some of the dangers and the negative effect of doing some of these things. Because obiane purpose, this in a regan ka obiane nti okoye ne niama. If you are not in the person's shoes at that particular time, I tell you, so catch that will say, weni na mekoye we, you will still not untimi connected to so no. Untimi connected to so obi akoye ne to the akoje contract. Also where you say okoye or to obinya contract. I tell you, you can never win that like the person. Because on winning intention is very genuine to whatever he or she is doing. Now, also just find what you think it is going to be good for you. Have self-confidence. That is the best advice. Have self-confidence because adia will be to me ayeno. Obi no be to me ayeno to sell. In the sell was our confidence. Now you say okay, degree now, but then obi de to kesiye edge contractor. And nothing stops you from finding a different way because adia na will be to me ayeno. E koko ba se den kra eye juma na yeye. So just let's preach this to our girls. In fact, it is even good we are discussing this because our influencers are involved. Omega say you go obi ejuma. So you go obi ejuma. Yes, just like he offer in some alcoholic beverage, they are trying to drink responsibly. If they are also advertising this, they should also let the people use it responsibly and also.
But they don't even do that.
They don't even do that. And no can them assembly yare hono.
Congo story is even saddening when the story says that in Congo, because they don't even have more money, they are using some chicken stock, something to do the implants. And that is so saddening. And the story says what? Chicken stock injections. as an alternative. Yes. See the wall to Hana at the bet now to na about internal doctor no money abo na the bet ba ko so ne ba ko sa.
Balance.
And as human as we are, it gets to a point we are almost identical to your friends and machines. It gets to a point your system will grow weary. And when that time new boma system no so here wo so wa ho odi na eduane na we did to be able to survive no. That time now also eduane na we did ni niama na wo dey inject body niama. Wo dey say sa immune system and boosters na nke be hold you as at that time. That is how come born too soon. Your friend say what a shock.
Okay, let me also put out this message to the men. Guys, it is high time you guys also reduce the pressure on women. It has come to our notice that lately, if you are a lady and you don't have big ass and big breast, no man will even look at your direction. Yes, I understand some also like it very slim. Yes, common. And yes, artists are also even making these cases huge. A common name. And there's a statement made by an artist who said if you are having a big ass, you will never go hungry. So I have to use everything I have, every means I have to get a big ass because I don't want to get hungry. We beg you. Now me, after reading this story, I got scared because in Africa, where our situation is different from the West, I have even seen a video of someone who did plastic surgery, and when in her old age, the thing turned some way. She was struggling. I've seen that. I chanced on that video some time ago. Not even now, I think some years ago. The woman, her ass, everything was rotten, and she was advising ladies that this is not what you need. She regrets, like total regret, and now you guys. This is the fancy of the town now. Every young lady wants to look huge with the behind. Yes, do it, but always know that your future is not guaranteed. Thank you. But we will still go on to another story. Showbiz Daily, right here on Sammy Flex TV, with my intelligent pandits. Nana Regan is here. Abbas Moise is back for 2022. Roland Amate also back from Benin with fresh juju. He's back from
Fresh for guests.
He's back from Benin with fresh juju, and for us to do more. I am still praying for the good Lord to bless me more. You know what I mean? Okay, so today happened to be the first court hearing or appearance for Shatta and Medical in 2022, alongside the rest of the accomplices in their cases in court, which I believe we all know most about it. Shatta putting out fake information that he has been shot down by an unknown gunman or gunmen. And again, Medical also brandishing a pistol, or better still, a gun on social media. In both cases, the state is holding on to them. Today they were in court, and as newspaper as we are, we've told you that this year we want to go large, we want to go far. In everything that is news here, we are going to give you information on that. So Nana Regan and Digital Rasta Current, they were in court, and they were the only journalists who were privileged to interview Shatta whilst in court. Shatta said something. We watch the video, and when we come back, Nana Regan will give us a summary of what happened in the court. In case you don't know, you can watch this.
Okay, so welcome to Sammy Flex TV. We are here at the Accra Circuit Court. My name is Nana Regan, the Beef Nation president. I'm here with One Don and then Medical. You know, the Deeper Than Blood family, they are here with me. And when you come to Ghana, there's one person that we remember. He led the agenda to, you know, gain independence for Ghana. And then in our generation, there's another man that has led an agenda to sanitize our Christian society, you know, when it comes to prophecies that gives people fear and panic. His name is Shatta Wandon. Good morning, Shatta.
Well, good morning, Reagan, and shout out to Sammy Flex TV.
Exactly. So how do you feel after 31st night?
Well, I think I feel good now. I would say I feel blessed now because at least we all started, you know, an agenda, and I believe, you know, the Ghana Police Force and me and my team as well has also tried, to really help in solving this problem. So I feel happy about it.
Do you think Ghanaians are giving you that credit? They are celebrating you enough because after 31st night there was no fear and panic prophecies anywhere.
Well, I don't think we've been celebrated, but I think people are happy, within their souls that this thing has come to stay. And all I'll just say is that sometimes, we should just, appreciate, when citizens, also try to solve a problem which is of, maybe the state nature. So basically, I would say that it should be, something that, our leaders will look into us. We'll look into it for us, and also give us a pardon, because we've been coming to court every time, and I believe the problem that was a problem has been solved. So I would just say we've never had a pardon from this. We're still going to court, and I would really plead with the leaders if they can also understand that we also are citizens and we have things to do as well and support the country. So they should try and give us a pardon on this. And we know it's unlawful, though the act was unlawful, but then the results has yielded something good in our country. And I just want to say I thank the IGP and everybody for making this happen. But all we want is a little pardon so we can also go about with our daily duties.
All right, thank you. I will not take much of your time. Let's go inside, and then when we finish we'll come back again.
It's okay. SM for life. SM for life. Boss, cool. Oh, Sammy Flex. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so wonderful job done by Nana Reagan and Digital Rasta Currency at the Accra Circuit. What court? Circuit what?
Circuit 4.
Circuit 4 court today, when they gave us report for Sammy Flex TV about Shatta and medical court hearing. So there are two things here. Let's go to Nana Reagan and get the report. And then I can show picture. See how my then let's pay attention to some of the things Shatta said for the fact that he thinks the state should think about a pardon for them, because at least he has even made the work of the IGP very simple. Now the IGP just had to issue a note on social media and it went viral. No prophecy came. In fact, they couldn't even see that Apiate was going to be bombed. They couldn't even see it, thanks to Shatta. You understand? So you talk about, but what was the picture there? Tell us about it. What is saying?
Now, in fact, me drew on them because I knew say first one I'm here and I say so me drew hunt. I think by 7:30 I was at the premises, but the place was very calm. There were other cases in some of the circuit courtrooms, so the court was proceeding. So I think it's around 8. And a medical by and then he was just in his car. 9 Shatta also joined, and then they were all sitting in the car. So they sat in the car for close to over an hour. Wow. Before Ansana Babe from say young brana almost all young can So sitting in the car, the atmosphere was calm. In fact, I was expecting that when people even hear, so Shatta and medical are around, you know, as usual,
come
people
and rush,
bring their phones and then they'll be doing all sort of things. But the place was very, very calm. The security there was doing their work. In fact, shout outs to the Shatta team as well, the Shatta security. They were also trying to make sure, say, things were calm, and then they will go to the courtroom and do their thing. And the one thing I witnessed is that I think, say, there was a bit tension in the court. There was much as a exchange of, you know, arguments between the prosecutor and Shatta Wale's counsel. It wasn't
Jerry
Avenabo. Yeah, Jerry Avenabo. It wasn't easy. The man was heated up today. I think he not expected an acquitted or discharged sort of kind of say judgment, but Manisa. In fact, at the point, if I catch a court and say he's giving them just a week to start trial.
He is giving the court.
Yes, that was the comment from him. They are giving the counsel, the Shatta counsel is giving the court just a week to start trial, and yes, they should just acquit the case. And all their plea was about the fact that they be almost back court and court adjourn the case, you know. I mean, if you have a case against somebody like this, especially when you know how I'm watching the speed, you're watching and as I'm presenting most so the moon say a man was running in the dining account. So I was anka with me a processing amount on them. In fact, what do you even need again in Shatta Wale's case? Like their course, what does the prosecutor need again to delay the case? You understand? So honestly, delay need not in the council need and they were just pleading say, I mean, the court should consider the clients na in fact, some of them have to travel, but because of case in it, because we took one say case here journey to February 15th. Now we took one kokra we knew so they were saying say if the prosecutor have a case, then he should go ahead and then start trial. Now whatever judgment will come out, then they know. If you present your case, then they will argue the case you have presented. Now if you won't be a emra and the emra and your mobile. But I think say they were suspecting some foul play in the delay, and they don't understand why this case should be always. And now I say they are question 15, but they are question 25th in the account. The Mr. Jerry was not happy about it at all.
I see. So as it stands now, when is the next court hearing?
February 15th.
February 15th. Yes. Okay, now let's pay attention to your interview with Shatta, where he said that the state must consider pardoning them. Let's put it that way. The state must consider pardoning them. And again, about the prophecy thing, he thinks people are not appreciating him. Even the state is not appreciating him for calling for these guys to quit these unnecessary prophecies they put out on the first night.
I think I agree with Shatta Wale if he raised such concerns. Because after 31st night, there will be a dream call police for statements. Oh, IGP releases statements. There will be a prophecy.
But what happened?
But what really happened? We in fact, some of us who did not even agree to the act, Shatta Wale. In fact, I'm not going to admit to say yes, the act was unlawful. And if they have done that, at least by now they should get a pardon, because the act which was unlawful has come to change a whole thing. It has come to clean our society with this prophecy thing. Issues. So if it has been able to do good, then at least that pardon should be there, and then that credit should go to Shatta. Whether you agree with the act or not, you have to still give him that credit. In fact, if the state or the IGP wants to take this shine, it will be a bit unfair. Because somebody have sacrificed his life, his brand, his name, his time, his freedom, everything for this thing to happen. I don't think say it would have occurred to the Ghana Police Service if Sanka Shatta Wale and started Sahanyamano and come back so 31st night the statement we to about things say Obama prophecy cry who how Obama prophecy share calling Abefa so Abekasa who know the people how you deliver the whatever prophecies to them, you understand. But he took that risk, and then he has been able to help together with the Ghana Police Service. Now, etimi inyama to akwana se measure to akoma se see our prophets are being careful. In fact, among pese omo ye stubborn crash and common omo sheko country be so mo fia na honke ka omo nche Ghana. And you know, I think say we should not take that credit from Shatta and his team and everybody. And then the pardon, I think it's very right for him to call for a pardon, especially when say obiya boni na say onjin tuma. That is when obi timene na tentam. I say nipa no person obi show any signs of remorsefulness, and you know you want to put him right. But in this case, he has admitted, but he is only telling you that the act was for this purpose.
Which we all admit.
Which ye na yehu after 31st night ye mududu ahena ye boy din ka say yanhwe ya be so seed na yanye bibia bia obi wu anase baby. It has reduced. If I say and you are a crap now, at least now there is that fear in some of these religious leaders. Say if you do this and it doesn't go on well, also you're betting me afro. And then another thing I want to raise on this platform is the man of God. I want to ask questions. Say, Cecilia, and also ni try and answer ni court issues na saying because I think we saw. I stand to be corrected. We saw him the first time and also he didn't call court. And since then, I say the media, the public, everybody's interest is just in Shatta case and medical's case. What was going to happen with them? I know, I understand some status in public and so change also for them. But this is a case addressing the solving problem. What I even say enkoyi. So whoever is involved, at least we should know. Say okay, and also your friend the case maybe at 26. Say in echo. That's right now. Who is talking about the prophet? How is the state dealing with the prophet in question? How? We don't know. Every day it's about Shatta. Every day Shatta. Every day Shatta. Every day Shatta. Shatta, when court and modern say whatever punishment or judgment he wants to pass on him cannot solve the entire or sanitize or clean the entire system. And I was say so for no so the no etimi koso na obi tie chira e bi ono so ewo trimo police ono so betu sa na mo ono so betimi ada no so say no chale if I take this step the state is going to deal with me in this particular way. I am sure say what Shatta is going now, a lot of musicians are also taking some lessons out of it. You understand? And yes, if the state will give Shatta a plea or a pardon, I think say it will be a step in the right direction. Step in the right. It will not be anything big deal. Say they will give him a plea.
Okay. Thank you. Ro, after a report from Nana Reagan and what we just watched, what do you say briefly?
Let me just say a good job done to the team that made this effort. I think I will start off from where he was asking questions about the whereabouts or how the pastor's case is going so far. The end of Mebo Omabasu and the whole Sammy Flex TV, because you see, it is not in the pastor's like enye bibias or non ebe he's supposed to announce how his case is going, because even
just as Shatta case is going, but now the news portals are not even writing about him.
Exactly, Shatta
like he seems to be having a field day. Me just sorry, Jenny Offertree, but Shatta and Co they cannot travel to go play a show.
Not at all.
Yes, and I want to say on this line say that whatever inconvenience that Shatta and his people are going through probably is the same inconvenience the man is also going through, because just we or Trevor Brabo more force case, because if Shatta cannot travel or do some things, obviously he that is also involved can also do some things. But all I'm saying is that just like Shatta did not call any media house to say that's the same way the pastor they will not also call any media house to say so it is just about the media being interested, still being interested in a case and still follow.
Okay.
Sammy Flex TV is interested in how far Shatta case is going. That is how come it has followed to even how many media houses even knew say Shatta was even going to court today.
I'm sure most of them.
Obia I tell you, if not for this platform, I wouldn't mirror Fimpo. minimum Shatta be court in January, but as to the specific date, be very yes, and it is everywhere. A base so for the state not giving him the credit. Me, I'm not surprised.
In fact, we should even make it celebrities more than the states.
You see,
because the celebrities they were suffering.
Yes.
You see, for the states not giving him that recognition, or even for the other celebrities not recognizing this effort, me, I'm not surprised. It is one of the reasons why people are not being patriotic in our current dispensation, because of some of these attitudes. Because
you sacrifice for something to happen, and you're not even be recognized.
You not even, because you see, we are quick to forget as a people. Lately, we are very quick to forget. People make sacrificial, your friend saying, activities, and they are easily forgotten. And you know, how do you expect people? Look at what we do to our athletes, our celebrities, our musicians, our actors and actresses. How our attitudes towards them. We easily forget their contribution into our system, and it will take somebody who has extra love for the country now to go that tangent, to say I am putting myself even on the line to even make a statement or to even cause a positive change. Because me Debbie Ameka say, whoever makes the sacrifice is not the one to benefit. Yeah. Because when you make the sacrifice, I tell you, other people would benefit
as well. Yeah.
When the people who took independence for the country are not the one driving in the V8 and using remote control gates in their houses.
The other day I saw a video of Nkrumah going to the voter. Some small cars.
Exactly.
Some small petrol cars. Oh, look at this.
Oh no, it's motor. but look at the kind of cars the people are. Yeah. So it is very unfortunate, and we shouldn't encourage this kind of attitude. I tell you, for him asking for pardon, anybody, I kind of share with him, anybody in the grips of the law will definitely ask of a pardon, whether he is guilty or not. But for Nanaregan saying he has admitted, I think I beg to differ, because the first, when the initial court appearance stated they pleaded not guilty.
No, I'm saying in my interview, he said he admitted, the act was unlawful.
So he has admitted out of court, not in court. So yes, we can only plead on a moral grounds. Say, they should temper justice with mercy. But if he has pleaded guilty or not, just like a Kwapin Polo, she pleaded guilty in court. And also pleaded, when she pleaded guilty outside court, that is when people started throwing free polo and pardon her and all that. Until she pleaded guilty in court, that was when her sentence was given to her. Shatta, we know there is no news saying he had pleaded guilty in court. So we can only plead, yes, we can only plead on the conscience of the people handling the case, to temper justice with mercy, and also see how best they can deal with this case for everybody to have their peace of mind. So yes, for that, yes, he has probably admitted off court, if that is what you're saying, but it is outside court, not in court. And we know court proceedings are different from that of like the ones outside. You can do whatever you want to do, even though it can have an effect in the proceedings in court. Whatever, when you enter into the court, it is a different field altogether. So yes, we can only plead with them to temper justice with mercy.
All right, thank you so much, and let's listen to Abbas finally on this before we wrap up. Abbas, what are you also saying?
I mean, one of the things I want to look at, because of experience and other things, I like to carefully stay away from ongoing court cases. Okay. And also, I would like to draw people's attention to one thing. Okay. You may think everything is all right if you have not been through the process before. But the reality is that it's no joke. It looks like a different country altogether. Like it's a two world we are living in. And Brass, I mean, don't pray for even your enemy to be found wanting against the law. Yeah. Because the Ghana police, the security service, will not leave a drop of water off you so far as you are the guilty person. Or the accused, let me say, so far as you are the accused person. One thing that we all need to also pay attention to is the psychological effect and the economical effect on anyone going through proceedings. We all need to be careful because it's not just a short-term damage; it's a lifelong damage, and it keeps a lot of people in their queue. And the way this our world currently is, you see, everybody was saying the media. You see, from the beginning, everybody was interested, but now, when you are as an assembly corner, people will start throwing. That's what the media is showing. Even if the media can help your case by projecting, if the media are projected Shatta Wale very well, even 31st first against the prophecy, it has an influence on the court case. But did they do that? No, nobody even tweet. Those who were tweeting, supporting Shatta Wale, and did anybody even tweet 31st that if it was not even for Shatta Wale, the police would not have done this, or this would not have happened? That could have been giving you even a psychological consolation. Economically, you can't even move, you can't make decisions. I can tell you, Shatta Wale, medical, and any other person who is having court case may want to do a lot in this year, but cannot plan. Because your fate is not known. It's going to be decided by a man. You can't make any move. You don't know even today when you appear in court, you are going to come home or you won't come home or whatever. So I always say to, and I would like to say to others, I say, look, just be careful and constant prayer and constant carefulness that you don't find yourself against the law. Like you are seated here, you are okay, everything is okay with you. But when you get there, you understand that kind of psychological torment. Even no matter how everybody console you, no matter how you feel like you are laughing, you are happy. Within you, there's something that's a challenge. I'm an red light anymore. Naturally, when he's saying how is life going to be. So okay, right now, 15th of February, how is going to be? 14th of February, you can't have a peaceful sleep.
And these are artists who might even have to play gigs on such days.
How can you play a peaceful gig?
15th of February. That is Tuesday.
Yes, you are holding a mic on the Valentine, the 13th, the 14th, the 15th. You can't sing that song psychologically and be okay. And you can't be even at the presence of court and be okay. And a lot of people also assume a lot and judge a lot. I'm sure a lot are seated behind and are passing judgment already. And that's how it is. Even our own system. Those whom they are supposed to ensure that the process is free and fair, a lot of them have concluded in their head that, oh, wait. And history have told us in this country, we have seen some celebrities who have gone through process and sent to jail, and later in their life have been pardoned and all this stuff. But your life cannot be the same again. And I would like to encourage, whether you are a celebrity or you are not a celebrity, do your utmost best to stay away from trouble. Stay away from it.
Thank you, Abbas. Thank you, Nana Reagan. Thank you, Roland Amate. And we are also praying that whatever it is, we understand that the court processes must be followed to the latter, but we are only praying and wishing that everything is fastened so that these guys can go back to their daily activities, because they are active guys in the music industry. They need to follow their dreams still. Even if they are to go to jail, they'll still come back to follow their dreams. So now that they've not gone to jail yet, they need to know their fate as early as possible so they can follow their dreams, play their gigs, because summer is about coming. And if they are not going to be free from this, come to court, go out of court, come to court, go out of court, how can even an event promoter book them? Because they'll know that, wow, a baby bookie, one day you might not even be allowed to fly back to the country. So it is still my prayer that, yes, we understand the law must follow its due course, but can we also fasten it a little bit? Nana Reagan told me, the lawyer for Shatta Wale, Jerry Avenogba, here in court today, he was really wild because he thinks the way the case is being handled, because since the case has not even been, the case has not started trial. They've not started trials yet. Not at all. It is back and forth, back and now they are going 15th February. They don't know whether they will start trials again. And for how long can it be? For how long can it be? So it is our prayer that everything goes well. Guys, fantastic delivery here. I always say that Sammy Flex TV, I have some of the best pundits all over Ghana. Yeah, you can doubt it, but that's your own headache. We don't care like that. So big ups to you guys, and big ups to the producers, the Guitar Rasta, Karen, Siriti Flex, yeah, Lapiji, Tina Baby, and also to Gideon Neil Amtesin. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? Please do, because here we talk about real showbiz and nothing else. My name is Sammy Flex. We meet again tomorrow at exactly 8:30 p.m. Ghana time, and we'll do more showbiz daily. We are out of here.